Cactus, New Mexico, Cactus Jack!
The Maniac from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Coming into the tournament, 6'4", 287 pounds. A 5-year pro, but he's put enough moves into 5 years that you'd almost want to make him a 15-year pro if you're winning Cactus Jack year.
That's exactly right.
Introducing his opponent for this event, at a weight of 280 pounds from Orlando, Florida, Brian Lee!
Brian Lee! 6'5", 280 pounds. Orlando, Florida is the place that he calls home. And these two men, somewhat familiar with each other in some battles over in Puerto Rico, where Brian Lee held a tag team championship, while Cactus Jack just tried to eliminate all of the competition.
7-pound weight difference. Cactus Jack outweighing Brian Lee by 7 pounds, but I dare say the weight is much more evenly dispersed on the body of Brian Lee than on Cactus Jack, who has a brawler-type physique, while Brian Lee spends a good bit of time in the weight room developing that physique right there.
Hammerlock reversed by Brian Lee.
Get him off, get him off!
And the break sought by Cactus Jack. Brian Lee very leery of the Madman. Member of the cartel is Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack not only participating here in the GWF, also having some success in WCW.
Very rare for a competitor to compete in two organizations, but when you're a star the likes of Cactus Jack, actually, if you go up to Cactus Jack, I'd venture to say he can do anything he wants to.
I'll let him. I'm not going to stand in his way.
Armbar being applied by Brian Lee, former member of the Stud Stable until he had a falling out with Robert Fuller. Held the USWA Tag Team Championship 5 times back in his tenure, but he has been over to Puerto Rico and even overseas and back. Still holding on to that armbar. That's one way to break the hold. Cactus Jack going for the long blonde lock of one Brian Lee. Now that hand may be dangerously close to a chokehold there. But apparently on the pectoral muscle.
Many people have said that the recent series of matches between Cactus Jack and Eddie Gilbert that have taken place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, could possibly be the most brutal matches that have been witnessed on these shores in 3 or 4 years. So Cactus really has had a tough road to hoe over the last couple of months.
Cactus Jack stepping over the leapfrog by Brian Lee, and the clothesline sends Cactus Jack down. Count of 2 by James Beard. James Beard just back from another tour with the SWS group over in Japan. That man's been in Japan a few times, and I understand he sends the fans scurrying when he's over in the land of the rising sun.
Cactus Jack has increased his size noticeably over the last, I'd say 1 year. Put on some extra weight there, but when you take the crazy chances in the ring Cactus Jack does, that extra weight helps. A little cushioning effect. Wow.
Using the momentum from the ropes to deliver the blow there, but Brian Lee able to come up. You talk about the fact that Cactus Jack has gained some size. At one time, he held a light heavyweight championship. So that will give you an indication of the versatility of this man, knowing both how to brawl. As shown there. The brawling, not necessarily the sumo. Nice move by Brian Lee. Maybe going for the cross body block. Gets it. Down goes Cactus Jack. A count of 2 by James Beard. Lee coming back. But Cactus Jack puts his mind to it and takes him over the top.
And once again, prime example of how Cactus Jack doesn't have an awful lot of concern about his own body as long as he can inflict any type of punishment on his opponent.
Up to the apron goes Cactus Jack. He's always dangerous when he lurks from above. Comes down, foot flip right on to Brian Lee. Lee goes down as 287 pounds, bombs in from above.
And you're used to seeing moves like that from someone like Billy Black or Juicin Liger, but not from a 287-pound man from Truth or Consequence, New Mexico.
That's for darn sure. As a DDT locked in, pulls 280 pounds over, covers up, and Brian Lee gets the shoulder up.
That was so close to a 3 count. And in the North American tournament, we've said before, Craig, it's not a double elimination situation. One loss and you're out. Every victory of the utmost importance in this tournament. No second chances.
Speaking of a man who almost didn't get a second chance, when Cactus Jack was trying to prove to people that he could be a professional wrestler, he sent a tape to a promoter showing him delivering an elbow drop from the roof of a house.
Oh, boy.
But obviously he's had second, third, fourth, and by now the 106th chance here.
I wouldn't even jump off a Malibu Barbie dream house, much less a residence.
Cactus Jack showing his toughness, but right now Brian Lee may be showing some athletic ability as he tries to shake out the cobwebs being delivered by Cactus Jack. Snapmare as Cactus Jack back to the corner, comes down with a knee. Brian Lee may not be able to get out of this, but near fall number 4 on Brian Lee.
Give Lee credit. He has taken the best that Cactus has had to offer and has stood firm.
Cactus Jack sent out to the outside. Trying to get what almost looked like maybe a sunset flipper, that front flip, but nobody was home. Off the apron, coming down hard on the ringside area, back into the ring. Brian Lee sends Cactus Jack. And Brian Lee with an opening here. Delivers the right. One more right. Into the ropes goes Cactus Jack. Lee with a power slam. He's going to go up to the higher elevations to try to put away Cactus Jack. Lee to the top rope. Comes down. Delivers the knee right to the chest. Brian Lee with the cover. But a foot on the rope by Cactus Jack.
Now, how often do you see someone put their foot on the second rope to break the pinfall? Not often. This guy is coming way out of left field.
Brian Lee goes up to the middle rope, and Cactus Jack falls back on the rope. It topples Brian Lee. A foot on the rope gives Cactus Jack extra leverage, and Cactus Jack gets the count of 3.